welcome. A while back I scored a vintage Rolodex, and so I'm thinking about maybe doing this on Saturdays instead of a flip-flop. I'm getting kind of bored with the flip-flop. I'm going to continue until I finish it, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm deciding to do some of these cards. Not sure how long I'll do them. I mean, it will hold a whole bunch, so we'll see. But I won't do more than one a week, I don't think. So this card I made on my Cricut. I think from now on, though, I'm just going to use the cards that came with it because I figure you're going to be using, if you get one, you will be using the cards that came with it. Unless you have a Cricut. That's what I had done here, is cut mine on a Cricut. But I'm not going to do that anymore. My future ones will all be just the cards that came with it. So I'm stamping on the background with vintage photo. That number stamp is just a very old stamp that I got from Michael's many moons ago. So, I mean, you can stamp any numbers or text or whatever you want there, because I don't think that's available anymore, and I doubt that many of you would have it. I added some vintage photo glaze, embossing glaze from Tim Holtz, and I'm going to emboss it. I like things this size because, well, number one, there you feel you got it done quickly, and you do. But I love things in mass. Like, I can't wait until it's full and just has a ton of different looking pieces in it. And I'm gonna be attempting to have lots of things stick over the edges. So that makes it look not clean and trim. It makes it look messy, which I like that look. The background I'm going to do with some old paper. That's a color, not a thing. Old paper, distress ink. And the Rolodex is vintage, so I have no problem with things not looking new, making them look old. And going to add some vintage photo around the edges and touching the holes. If you don't have a Rolodex, you can make these into like little mini tags or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. I'm going to do a bit of splatter with Kitsch Flamingo. And I used my fat brush so that I could get fat splatters. And I'm going to dry those up. And I love how old and messy it's looking already. I'm going to add some vintage photo around the edges of the ephemera I'm going to use. This flower is going to be the main focal point, and I'm going to have it hanging considerably more over the edges than that. And I'm just going to add just a couple more, 3 more pieces of digital ephemera. I'll have the links to the ephemera in the description. I buy mine off Etsy and I print them on 90-pound white cardstock. And then I fussy cut it out. And next I'm going to glue it on. Actually, that's the last thing I'm going to do, is glue it on. These videos will probably mostly be short and sweet. And that tells you how easy it is to make. I think you should grab an old Rolodex. I got mine off of eBay. But if you are a thrifter, you might find it at a thrift shop. Or if you're an antiquer, you could probably find some there. And I got mine for under $20, including shipping. And it came with a bunch of cards in it and then a whole stack of extra cards. It also had the ABC dividers in it, but I don't want them. I kept them, but I took them out. And that is it. I got some final pictures here. If you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do that. If you like this piece, if you like this idea, give me a thumbs up. I'd like to know. And I'll see you next time.